Hello, amazing artists. Today we are going to learn how to draw a pumpkin. We're going to use shapes to draw that pumpkin. You are going to need a crayon, a pencil, and something that you can trace a circle with. So I've got some tape. I've got this circle tracer that I happen to have. So that's what I'm going to use today. So, oh, and of course a piece of paper. So I'm going to take my piece of paper. I'm going to figure out where I want to draw my pumpkin. If all you have is a small thing that you want to use to trace your circle, you can make lots of little pumpkins and make a whole pumpkin patch. Or if you have something bigger like I have, then you can just make one big pumpkin. So I'm going to take my circle tracer and I'm going to place it off to the side, and I'm very lightly going to trace my circle. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to move it over so that it's overlapping just a little bit, and I'm very lightly going to trace my circle again. Then I'm going to take my crayon and I'm going to draw in the outline of my two circles, but not the part where it overlaps. And that's going to give me a pumpkin shape. I can add things to my pumpkin shape using other shapes. I can use a triangle to get the stem. And for the leaves, I can use either a teardrop shape or a heart shape to add in my leaves. And I'm going to draw those in pencil to make sure that they're exactly where I want them. And I did a combination of teardrops and hearts. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to trace my leaves. And I'm going to add a vine connecting all of my leaves to my pumpkin. And pumpkin vines have lots of little vines coming off of them, so you can always add extra little swirls. I'm also going to add some lines to create the bumpiness of my pumpkin. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some lines, and I'm going to stop and I'm going to hop over anytime I see a leaf. So there's some bumpy texture for my pumpkin, and whenever I see a leaf, I don't want to go through it because that's the pumpkin's texture, not the leaf. So I'm going to stop and hop over. That's called overlapping. All right, we drew a really nice fall pumpkin. If you wanted to create multiple pumpkins and create a pumpkin patch, you would also use overlapping so that they could be right next to each other and the pumpkins wouldn't be see-through. So you would stop whenever you reached another pumpkin, and then keep on going, and then stop every time you saw a pumpkin. That way, your pumpkins would look like they were going back in space. So as you can see, I also can make a pumpkin patch using that same method. All right, I want you to go give it a try. Are you going to make one big pumpkin, or are you going to make a pumpkin patch? Next time, we're going to mix the primary colors to create secondary colors to fill these in.